And like I said, back then, when I was first starting, it wasn't common for people to use it. And there were times that I came across it, mostly later into my usage. And the way I knew the difference was when I would do it, the rush was super strong. Like strong. I mean, I had a high tolerance, but this rush was stronger than anything else. It would almost burn your arm going up, burn the back of your head. But then you'd get like a drunk feeling, like you'd feel. When you do, you don't necessarily feel intoxicated, and that's what makes it dangerous. You don't feel like you're on drugs. You just feel happy. You feel relaxed. But with methanol, you feel stupid, like you feel drunk. I mean, that's the best way that I can explain it. And it would just mess you up. There's no way you could function on it. And that's if you have a high tolerance. There was a time that I got some tar that had been cut. Oh, that's not so. And, I would do about every dose, every time I'd fix up, I'd do about And when I broke this tar down and I cooked it, it didn't look right. It looked, how can I explain? It looked powdery, if that makes any sense. It was liquid, but you could still see grains of powder in there. And I thought, oh man, it's trash, man. It got all this cut in there. So I did it like I usually do it. And I felt this intense burn go up my arm. And when I felt that, I said, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Felt it go up my arm and hit my brain. Boom! Next thing I know, I'm walking out to the street because I feel like I'm going to pass out. I open my eyes. I'm in an ambulance. Trying to punch the paramedics. Because I don't know what's happening or what they're doing to me. And they told me that my heart stopped. Told me that I wasn't breathing, that I was dead when they picked me up. I said, well, shit, how long was I dead? I said, just, real briefly. I guess they did CPR and brought me back. And, I remember they were getting the Narcan ready. And I said, no. That's all I could get out was no. Because when they hit you with that Narcan, you go into instant withdrawals. The reason you go into instant withdrawals is because they get it all out of your system. Right? So I didn't want them to hit me with that. Hell no, man. I wasn't trying to get sick. I don't care if I was dying. I don't care if I was dead. You ain't gonna stick me with that. So they said, okay, we're not going to give it to you, but keep your eyes open. Otherwise, we're going to stick you with it. I said, okay. And, so I was trying to talk to them. And what was weird was I was talking slurred. Like, as high as I ever been, I never, talk like an idiot. I always was able to keep a clear train of thought going. I was able to pronounce my words perfect. But for some reason, I was talking like this, and there was a point where they were looking at me like I was stupid. And I told them that in my head, I'm speaking clear as day. I'm getting all my thoughts out the way I normally do, but I hear myself and I sound slurred. Right? That's at least what I was trying to. And they understood what I was telling them, and they said, that's just an effect of the overdose. And so anyways, I start going back to sleep. I start nodding out because I cannot fight this. Like, my body just wants to shut down. And without them telling me anything, they start getting that Narcan ready. And I picked my arm up. I said, no, I'm awake. So we ended up getting to the emergency room, and I told them, look, I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to go through none of this. Just, leave me alone. And they're like, no, you got to. I said, no. And they said, sir, your heart stopped. I said, I don't care. I got to go. And they're like, okay, well, let's just let you see a nurse and you'll sign the paper there. And it was messed up, man. They took me to the nurse who was in the front desk area. And right next to this nurse was a cop. I said, "Oh shit, man!" I in my head I thought they were trying to set me up, but regardless, they said, "Tell the nurse out loud what it is you did." And I tell her I slashed what, and the cop was looking at me, and what I was thinking was that they were gonna try to get me for public intoxication. And the nurse said, "Well, you don't want any treatment." I said, "No." They said, "Well, they told us you were dead when they picked you up." I said, "It's all right. I'm fine. I want to go." So I signed the paper, and shit, man. As soon as I got out of there, I was feeling good, man. I mean, I felt, I don't know how to explain it. I was drunk, but I was full of energy, and that was a scary experience. So obviously, what I did was I went home and called the Connect for some more of that. Stupid, man. Never learned my lesson. But anyways, the reason behind that story was because, like I said, I never came across fentanyl until the end of my usage. And the reason people cut the word fentanyl is because their word to begin with is trash. They cut it, and they cut it, and they cut it, and they cut it, and they cut it to the point where it's not going to do anything. They start losing their customers. So they have no choice but to throw fentanyl in it. Don't do it. Don't mix your dope with fentanyl. I mean, I guess it's cheaper than getting stronger, but I mean, what good is it if you're killing your users? So whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, don't cut your shit with fentanyl. Fire your plug if you're getting bad.